Hola, muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo Let's Play del juego llamado de STANLEY Parable. Como veis, es un juego que dicen que está muy bien y todo, no sé, vamos a probarlo. Que el juego consiste que según hagas tú las decisiones que tomes, pues pasa una cosa u otra, ¿vale? Así que nada, vamos a comenzar y a ver qué tal. Comenzar la partida en is never de en is loading ni. No sé, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver cómo trata este juego, de qué va. He leído por ahí y dicen que está muy bien. No, realmente no sé de qué trata. Si es de miedo o no, realmente no tengo ni idea. A ver si carga. Tengo ya ganas de jugarlo. Dicen que está muy bien, no sé. A ver. Así que nada, he visto un poco de un principio de un juego, pero es que no he visto nada. He leído también que una voz te va diciendo más o menos por dónde tienes que ir y tú le puedes hacer caso o no. También puedes decidir por dónde ir y esas cosas. Y a mí estos juegos, click to skip. Esta es la historia de un hombre llamado Stanley. Ay, no lo he dejado. Joder, no puedo soltar ni nada. Este es mi ordenador. Vale. Lo tendría que haber dejado, le he dado sin querer. Ay. Vale, ¿qué tengo que hacer? ¿Qué tengo que caminar simplemente y ya está? A ver. ¿De un memo? ¿Qué es un memo? Ah, un memo es un tonto o algo. Bueno, pero yo quiero investigar. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No puedo investigar? A lo mejor, yo qué sé. Vamos a ver qué. Un ordenador. ¿Qué hora es aquí? Las 11:25 casi. Vale. Es un juego un poco extraño, pero a la vez seguro que es muy divertido, porque seguro que es divertido. Hola amigos. Porque estoy solo, no entiendo nada. Vamos a ver. Se supone que hay que ir por esa puerta porque es la única que está abierta. Se supone. ¿Qué hay por aquí? Hola. Pues no hay nadie, ¿eh? ¿Qué pone aquí? Hay no sé qué. Ah, I hate Mondays. Odio los lunes. Yo creo que mucha gente los odia, la verdad. Un vaso ahí. ¿Pero por qué han desaparecido todo el mundo? No lo entiendo yo. Esto. Hola. ¿Hay alguien? Un poco extraño este juego, que esté yo solo aquí de repente. Vale. Por la izquierda, ¿qué hago? ¿Le hago caso o no le hago caso? Venga, vamos a hacerle caso, a ver. ¿Y se ha cerrado? La puerta se ha cerrado. Me da mal rollo este juego. Y como sea de miedo, yo soy muy asustadizo. Y lo digo en serio. A ver. Hola. Tanto las puertas cerradas. Esto me está dando un mal rollo este juego. Esos gruñidos que oís, si es que oís algunos, es mi perro. Que está ahí haciendo... Qué mal rollo me da esto.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Y si no quiero ir arriba, ¿qué pasa? Meeting room. Ah, es... No entiendo nada, es como un calendario. ¿Y esto qué es? Ay, me estoy colocando, Personas. ¡Ah! ¿Jabo? ¡Ah! Parece Jabo. You most of all. Ah, bueno. A ver. ¡Shh! ¡No ladres! Bueno, strippers. A lot of... Vale. Vamos a seguir. ¿Por qué se cierran solo las puertas? Broom closet. ¡Ay! ¡Ostras! Ahora me entero que puedo abrir puertas.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
O sea, puedo abrir las puertas. Me acabo de enterar, a ver. No, esta no puedo. Ah, me acabo de enterar que puedo abrir puertas. Qué fuerte. Vale.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Pues es lo que te digo, esta vez no te voy a hacer caso. Voy a bajar. Quiero ver lo que hay. Hola. Nada. Uy, qué mal rollo me está dando. Uy, qué mal rollo, Es que... de verdad. A mí me da miedo este juego, Ok. Hey. Pensaba que no podía pasar. ¿Un coche?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked?
Es verdad.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Hoy, cuando hablas.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
No entiendo nada.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
¿Eso digo yo?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
¡Qué rayante!
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
No, esto no es un sueño.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not seem to make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Ay, deja de hablar ya.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
Ya verás, sustaco. Sustaco.
The fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought.
No, por favor, no.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Va a ser un susto.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Ya verás.
I am okay.
No.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Ah.
And everything went black.
No entiendo este juego. ¿Qué pasa, mi perrito? Hola.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
¿Cómo?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Entiendo.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Ese soy yo.
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the stranger.
Ese seguro que es Stanley.
He was obviously crazy.
Solo eso, todos saben cómo se ve la gente loca.
And in that moment, she
Sobre la afortunada que era de ser normal.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood
mirando el cuerpo
staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
y se fue. No entiendo, ¿ahora que manejo a una chica? ¿Ahora manejo a esa o manejo a Stanley? No lo entiendo, este juego es muy rayante. ¿Ahora a quién tengo que manejar? ¿A que estaba manejando o ahora a una nueva? No entiendo esto. No lo entiendo. A ver.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could have
No entiendo.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
A ver. No entiendo. O sea, vuelve a empezar el juego este. Es que no lo entiendo. A ver, porque yo pensaba que era más largo o algo. Bueno, ahora voy a hacer las indicaciones que él me ha dicho. A ver.
When Stanley came to a set of
Entro en la puerta de la izquierda. Pues entro. A lo mejor ya no me vuelvo loco y no me muero como me ha pasado antes, porque no lo entiendo. A ver, ahora llego aquí, no hay nadie.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Aquí tampoco.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
En la oficina
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Vale, pues ahora voy a ir para arriba. Voy a hacerle caso ahora. A ver qué pasa.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Vale, estoy caminando para arriba. ¿Aquí qué hay? Vale, aquí no. Pues camino para arriba, a ver qué hay. Hola. Jefe.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known.
2845. Ha dicho 2424885. Es que no me acuerdo del número.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was
2845. 2845. Ahora sí.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
A la hora abierto paisaje. ¿Qué? Ah, por aquí. Hola. A ver qué volver a comenzar la partida. Ah, o sea que no se puede guardar partida ni nada, ¿no? Entiendo más o menos. A ver. O sea que este juego puede ser o muy largo o muy corto, ¿no? ¿Ahora qué hago? Porque antes supuestamente se había acabado ya el juego, se había hecho corto, ¿no? Se había... No sé, no entiendo. Juego un poco raro, yo pensaba que era así más largo y que podría hacerlo en muchas partes, pero... Veo yo que como mucho me puede dar 2 o 3 partes, o incluso una, porque antes me ha dado solamente por una parte.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized
Que sentía algo peculiar.
it was a stirring of emotion in
O sea, se sentía más libre para pensar,
more
pues...
free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué juego más extraño? O sea,
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
instalaciones de control mental. O escape. ¡Ah! ¿Qué hago? Instalaciones de control mental o escape. No. Es que me llama más esto. Vamos a ver. Esto me llama más la atención. Madre mía, ya le he cagado. Seguro que le he cagado ya. Hola.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No entiendo. ¿Qué tengo que seguir? Venga, vamos a seguir a ver. Yo creo que aquí se va a cagar ya otra vez. Seguro que la cago. Ahora que yo tendría que hacer esto, ¿no?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
Me lleva el
number of
número.
an employee in the building. Stanley's coworkers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Qué cosa más fuerte. Es un juego súper extraño. O sea, que los vigilan a los trabajadores en esta empresa o algo por lo que se ve, ¿no? Vamos a ver, venga, vamos a darle. Esto... Madre mía, ahora aquí saldrán las personas o algo, ya verás. Seguro.
This mind-controlled facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Entiendo. Pues menos mal que he venido por aquí. Seguro que se me voy por la escape esa.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it
¿Dónde voy?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking,
Todo
eating,
esto...
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
¿Y si no quiero desmantelarlo? A lo mejor no quiero desmantelar esto. Ah, y digo, ¿qué había pasado? Qué fuerte. No lo voy a desmantelar, no le voy a hacer caso siempre. Porque si hago caso siempre, pierde gracia el juego, ¿no? Pero claro que si no le hago caso, el juego puede terminar enseguida. Min control seal waiting input. No puede ser que eso sea para desmantelarlo ya, ¿no? System.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
No, le voy a dar a on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
Pues sí.
did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency designation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
Ah, ¿qué dices?
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little
I know.
time to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means.
Eso es mentira.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before
On,
you're
off.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine.
Mentira.
To set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office burn to the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say,
Me va a estar así.
this version of events
¿Qué hago?
watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's
Deja de hablar y dime algo.
just hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around.
On, off, on, off.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Again.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
Me está rayando este tío.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds to
¿Qué?
get away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to
No lo quería controlar.
That's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
¿Qué?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you.
¿Qué hago? Off.
Pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the show. And believe me, I will.
Le doy. ¿Qué le doy?
We fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Hola. Pues le he dado, ¿no? No le he dado a off. A ver, no lo entiendo. No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo. O sea que han habido dos finales diferentes hemos tenido ya. Pues nada, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Ya probaremos otro final diferente. Yo pensaba que era, no sé, me he muerto 2 veces por salir a la calle y otro por eso. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado este juego extraño, porque es que es realmente extraño. Y nada, nos vemos pronto. Hasta luego.